60. And folks, as we go to the third inning here, it is my distinct pleasure to be joined by former Mayfield head baseball coach Joe Santora. Coach, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Well, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here on a beautiful sunny day. Great field, great ball game.
Coach, it was good to reminisce with you a little bit before the ball game about having played against your squad many, many years ago and some of the names and faces that came through not only the Benedictine program that I starting lineup instead of the normal 6 for the Mayfield Wildcats, but you had some great ball players over the years, Coach.
Thank you very much. We did. We had some great ball players, and they gave the fans a lot of good times and pleasures. Good friendships also have succeeded from being the coach for these teams.
Coach, and out of all of those years and all of those teams, what's one of the biggest memories that you take from those years?
Just the friendships from each of them. One game blends into another, and we get together. I used to have on the weekends or at the end of a season, we would have an alumni baseball game, and just the players coming back and reminiscing was a pleasure.
Beautiful. As we get ready to start the third inning here, leading off for Chagrin Falls, it'll be the number 5 hitter, number 23, the left fielder, Nick Calabrese, grounded out his first time up.
No set for that. The only times when somebody gets a hit, then you got to set hit and give whatever it is. Because it won't add on when you just say hit.
Kay gets the sign. He winds and fires. Missed outside. Calabrese steps back into the box. Kay gets his sign. Here's the delivery. Ground ball out of play. Calabrese steps back into the box.
They're still in high school.
Kay looks into Lasecki. Gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Check swing. Strike. Count is even at 2-2.
2-2. I screwed up one somewhere.
Here's the 2-2 offering from Kay. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Good pitch. There's one down here in the top of the. That's going to bring up number 12, the right fielder.
Now batting 12, Calvin Hill.
Like I just put all the balls through and it clears.
Calvin Hill going to step in. Popped up.
Fair ball.
First baseman Will Lazaro camps under it and makes the catch. That's 2 down. That's going to bring up the DH number 15, Andrew Bazone. Coach, what do you think of what Kay's done here in the second inning after a little bit of shaky start in the first 2?
He's come around. It's exactly what you need is someone that, when he gets in a tough situation, can fight through it. And he has.
Called strike 1.
Throwing strikes, and the team behind him is playing good baseball.
Finally.
There's the 0-1 outside. So, Coach, when you were at the helm and you had a guy who was in this position and you got him in the dugout between innings, what's the message you're trying to send to your starting pitcher?
You talk positive confidence, and you tell them up and down, and every kid is different. You know, you can yell at one person, like when I had Mike Diebold, I could rip him up one side and down the next, and he went out and became a better pitcher.
Swing into the dirt. Lasecki's going to make the throw down to first. Gets it to Lazaro, and the Lancers make quick work here in the top of the third inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. As we go to the bottom of the third, it's Chagrin Falls 5 and Gilmour nothing. Continue, Coach.
And then you get another pitcher that you got to cuddle him and tell him, build up his confidence. So, you know, you have to know every one of your players. They're all different.
For Gilmour here in the bottom of the third, it'll be 2, 3, 4 in the lineup. That'll be the DH Kyle Laws, second baseman Tommy Moe, and right fielder Jesse Shepard. Coach, what have you thought of Kirkpatrick, what you've seen of him so far?
he's throwing strikes, and he's doing well. He's keeping the batter balance, and I'd like to have had him pitch for me, to be honest. You know, a while ago you asked me about a bright part of coaching, and it's like every player was like part of my family.
Mm-hmm.
But when it came down to actually watching my family play, there's nothing that beats that. When I used to watch Ryan, Ethan, and Jake play, I just can't imagine a parent not coming to a game and watching their child play.
Leading off the bottom of the third for Gilmour, number 5, Kyle Laws.
Leading off for Gilmour, number 5, Kyle Laws. First pitch fouled away down the left side. Strike one.
Want to thank Coach Santora for stepping in there. Fly. You didn't really give him much choice, Terry. You kind of told him you're not allowed to leave. Did you lock the door? I don't.
Swing and a miss, strike two by Laws. Well, Patrick, you know, you always taught me this is a relationship game that we're in, right? Anytime we get the opportunity to talk to a crafty veteran coach with the track record that Coach Santora has, you can't let him get away.
I could spend hours talking about battling the Mayfield guys.
Ground ball hit sharply to first, fielded by the first baseman, Sven Nielsen. He steps on the bag, and that's out number one here in the bottom of the third inning.
I was telling him, you know, growing up in Euclid, they were our rival all the way, you know, since we were 10 years old, playing that same group of kids all the way up through high school.
Now batting for
And
Gilmour, number 7,
what a program. Just an absolute blast to play them and Coach Humple's team over at Brush, that, you know, three-headed monster, the GCC. And you got to throw North in there, too, because they had some really good ball players. A couple of, you know, the Krause brothers, they were okay.
Yeah, you know, not bad. It's